Well, hello everyone, I'm Dr. Stock, and this video is for entertainment purposes only. Today we're taking a look at crypto again because, well, a few interesting things. One, we have Ethereum up. Well, it touched the $4,600 mark. We're going to take a look at that, see where that's going, what direction we have going for that. Cardano is back up over $2. Solana had briefly overtaken Cardano, and I'll tell you what, the war that we have between the two of those for a market cap, I think that Solana could possibly flip Cardano in the near term, and then really watching those two slug it out over time could be really exciting for that as well. We also have Polygon falling right with Ethereum, following right in Ethereum's path, moving upward. Just a lot of really cool things going on with the altcoins in crypto. We're seeing a lot of strength, and I would like to talk about that. So stick around and let's get ready to rock. Welcome back. For those of you who are interested, down in the description you'll find a link to my Patreon. By clicking that link, heading on over there, you can join my community of investors who have access to my weekly newsletter, my weekly watch list of stocks, and then I also have my dividend portfolio, growth portfolio, and a crypto portfolio over there. Just a really cool, awesome community of people who are passionate and positive about investing and just really working on sharing our ideas and collaborating, working towards financial freedom. So if that sounds something of interest to you, we'd absolutely love to see you over at the Patreon. So go ahead and click that link and we'll see you there. Also down in the description, you'll find links to Moomoo and Webull. By clicking those links, signing up and depositing your money, you'll get free stocks. I get free stocks for the referral, so it's a win-win for both of us. And then also to support this channel, if you wouldn't mind, if you do like this video, cover up those eyeballs, deliberately press that like button, subscribe button, and ring that notification bell to see anytime that my videos come out. This channel, it is growing, and it's neat to watch it grow. And I really enjoy hearing from everyone down in the comments, and I will be responding to those comments this week. So I know I've been out for a while. The doctorate, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I am working on making that doctor title official. Should happen by March if everything goes according to plan. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of work, but I think that it's worthy work, and I'm excited about it. So enough about that. Let's move right on to the cryptos. Alright, so here we're checking out my friend CoinMarketCap.com. Bitcoin up over $63,000 per BTC. Not bad, Bitcoin. Nice job. So not too far off of its all-time highs. Here this is about altcoins though. You can see Ethereum 45.79 up 13% over the past 7 days, 3% over the past 24 hours. Moving on down to Cardano. This yesterday was around the $1.90 mark, and today it's up to $2.13, up 8% for the day. Only 7% for the week. Not too bad. Solana making a big move up to $232. Ooh, there's $233. And this is one I said the next time that we get a really big run up, we should see it come up around that $250 mark. So I think that we still have a little bit more room to go before Solana's out of gas today. And, I think that $250 today is very reasonable. We'll see if we squeak out that other $17 from where we're at right now. I think that'd be really cool to see. I think 300 by the end of the year for Solana is very reasonable, and then really watching that development that we have on Solana and watching it fill out over time, I think is going to make that very exciting. And I think that we could have some really cool price action, and maybe this market cap of 70 billion. Look how close those market caps are, by the way. They are less than $1 billion apart. So, as a matter of fact, it's more like $700 million apart, and I know that might sound like a lot of cash. I wish I had that cash. I'm working on having that cash, but seeing those that close together, Solana, I think that we can have that overtake Cardano in the near term, and possibly even over longer time horizons, maybe even staying on top for a while. I think that there is a lot of rapid development happening on Solana, a lot of excitement, and I think that that is a well-merited price action that we're seeing right now. Moving on from there, Polkadot over $50. Boy, oh boy, did we wait long enough for that to happen. Our friend, look at the doggies that we have here. Doge back over SHIB for right now, 27 cents versus 4 zeros, 6.5 for SHIB. Moving down to Chainlink, $32. Cool. I think that we'll see that closer to 40. I don't know if it's going to be the end of 2021 or within Q1 of 2022, but I think it's absolutely possible for the number one oracle in the crypto space. And then we have Polygon rocking over $2 per MATIC token. That's absolutely awesome for us. Let's go visit Ethereum and check out its chart. So you can see this is the daily chart that we have going on here for Ethereum, and this upward channel that we're in right here, this is really, really nice for us. Now, we have not broken out of this channel really since we've been in it. So I would say that we've been in it since maybe the beginning of October, and you can see along the bottom of the channel that we almost popped out of it for a moment. We may have just peekabooed out of the top of the channel, but this could still break in either direction for us, so we're still watching for that to happen. We could possibly hit $5,000 in the near term for Ethereum, and really I think the overall markets in the US I think are going to have a lot to say about that, and also world markets could also have a lot to say about that, we could see a lot more money flushing into Ethereum in the near term, possibly tickling that $5,000 mark, which is what I think that Ethereum will be by the end of 2021. We're going to have to watch for that to happen. Also watching for news on the merge. So really cool to see this taking off the way that it has. I'm glad that I bought in when I did back in July and continued to dollar cost average over time. I'm due for adding a little bit more. I was hoping to see it cool down just a little bit on this run, so I don't know if we will. Maybe back towards the bottom of this channel would be that time. But time in the markets isn't nearly as good as just dollar cost averaging at regular intervals. It's because timing markets is so difficult. Let's move on from there. Check out Polygon. So here we're looking at Polygon's chart, and in my opinion what we're seeing here is just a way undervalued crypto. I think that there is way too much demand and adoption in place for the MATIC token between Ernst & Young, between Coinbase, the merger that it had with the Hermes network. There's a lot going on for the layer 2 solution. I think right now it's moving in sympathy with Ethereum because of the high transaction fees and gas fees that we have on Ethereum, and the elevated base fee that we get when there's a lot of on-chain activity for Ethereum, with that congestion coming in, causing those spikes to happen. We expect those spikes to also happen in Polygon, and right now the price action is just still, in my opinion, way too muted for MATIC. This should be closer to 250-ish, and then I think they should honestly push up closer to that $3 mark. That it would put in new all-time highs. I think the previous all-time high was around $2.60 per MATIC token for Polygon, and right now it's still hanging around $2, and we can see this thing popped up. Let me see the high price here, $2.15, and since then it's coming back closer to that $2 mark. So let's drill down just a little bit to see what's going on. And you can see we had a nice bullish pennant taking place, and then that formation just failed on us, that we actually broke down through the bottom. So this could return back under $2, but we'll see if we find any sort of support from where it's at right now, just from the hourly chart that we have. Really, maybe we get a little bit of profit taking in here, and maybe this formation actually turns around for us. But this is just looking at the daily chart, the hourly chart. Now we're looking at the daily, and you can see the volume hasn't really come back in a meaningful way yet to really send this thing blasting off for Polygon. Let's move on to Cardano. Cardano up to $2.12, and when we look at its chart, we could see that it was hanging around down near support, right around the $1.90 level, and then finally broke back up this way, back up over $2 with strength coming into the crypto, into the altcoins, and then that's right across support that we see right there, which turns into resistance over here. And if we could break up over that, then we could possibly retake those mid twos that we saw for a while there before. We had the Alonzo hard fork that went through, and then it's just been a slow, steady sell-off, traded sideways for a while, and now we need to make it back up over that. I did buy this dip down here, and honestly, I think even in the low twos, this still isn't really a bad time to dollar cost average. And with the right catalysts in place, I think that we could see Cardano come back up to nearly that $3 mark by the end of 2021, and I'm hoping that we see enough development coming out for Cardano, for DeFi, for NFTs, for gaming, things that are going to really push its price upward higher from where it's at. And then finally Solana, which I think could receive a lot of attention because it is so strongly over that $200 mark, up to $230 right now. The high price as per coin market cap is $235 that this thing reached before pulling back a little bit. And honestly, I think that we might possibly get a little bit more room for running out of this from what we see right now, that this cup and handle formation that we have, that it could possibly push as high as what we had from the neckline across here from the top of the cup, and then down here at the bottom of it. And that space, let me see, that's about 215 all the way down to about 127. So yeah, this thing could push up from 200, honestly, between $250 to $300. We could possibly see if that strength is there. I don't see the volume support yet for any sort of breakout, but the fact that we did break to the top side on this one, if we get a third day that we could of upward momentum, that we could consider it really on that next path towards just continued bullish behavior and really possibly put us into that 250 mark. So we'll have to see if we actually reach it like I think we will, or if we're going to fall short of it. I think that if we do hit 250, that we could easily pull back for a little bit, maybe even back to that 200 mark before we maybe take that next catalyst that takes us up to that $300 mark by the end of 2021. So we'll see if that does happen. So let me summarize. Ethereum, I think Ethereum is going to continue that march towards that $5,000 mark, and I think that we'll see it before the end of 2021. So fingers crossed that I'm right on that one. And then let me see, Polygon was the other one. I think Polygon should be more solidly in the twos, possibly up to that 250 mark by the end of 2021. I'd like to see it closer to that $3 mark, at the very least putting in a new all-time high, because we have more strength than ever for Polygon, and yet we have weaker price action. And I just think that that narrative will find a catalyst somewhere before the end of 2021, and it's going to push us to new all-time highs. Cardano, lots of development happening in the background. We have things that just need to come out of the woodwork. We need a little bit more maturity to come to Cardano, and I really think that we're going to see it take off again. So being up over $2, good. I think that's very reasonable. Being up at 250, I think would be excellent. Seeing it at $3 by the end of 2021, I think that we're just one or two major catalysts away from really pushing up high enough on Cardano to hit that $3 mark again, and also giving ongoing with the competition with Solana for market cap. And Solana, I think, is going to be a very large grower over time, that as they continue to mature and develop, and as we see more DeFi, gaming, NFTs, all that sort of stuff that really adds value to the blockchain, I think that Solana is going to be one that just takes off massively over time, that in 2022, with enough adoption and development, we could see Solana up over the $500 mark. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you like what I had to say, go ahead and keep those eyes wide open and deliberately press that like button, subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. Got coffee in the other hand here. Also, down in the description, find that link for the Patreon. We'd absolutely love to have you over there as part of the community. And then there's also Moomoo and Weeble. Sign up, deposit your money, get your free stocks. I get free stocks for the referral. And let me see. There's one more thing. Oh yeah, I'm Dr. Stock. Thanks for rocking with me. Now go get that money.